piggying back on Maica's question, fear does come up if I can continue to function as a medical doctor. Right now I'm in a place that feels confusing, disorientated. Is it just a thought? A part of me feels, okay, let it go if it comes to that. Hearing your answer to Maica does not sound very promising in a relative sense. Thanks, Jade. Well, just to contradict what I said, because it's really not logical. Angelo is a medical doctor. Angelo, I don't know his last name from Simply Always Awake. And yeah, he works, I think, also in emergencies. He has to work really quickly. And, it works. I mean, I drove also all over Europe on a different side of the road to the country I learned. I go through many different countries and it all works. What went for me is more intellectual things, like more cognitive things. So I think what will leave for you is that what's not needed, and that which is about identity. And what's left will be exactly what's needed. The question is, Jade, is do you trust the will of God? Or do you think, like the rest of society, that the mind power is the best thing to listen to? What we think is the best thing to listen to? And to work out what is the will of God, you have to go inwards. In. And the more that you go in, the more you'll see like the miraculous wonder of God, like how it's functioning. It's like, do you want to stay on the intellectual, personal, identified, separate level, or do you want to drop into this mysterious freedom that's creating spontaneously right here, right now? And that includes the ability to think about, or that can include the ability to think about how to treat someone. But it's not coming from a mind identified you, it's not coming from a you that arrived in that moment to see a patient. It's coming from a you that is much deeper, much more grounded, and much more wild. Totally free. But in order to hear this, you have to go inwards. Because intellectually, I most probably sound like a raving lunatic. Like who was it? It was Melody that said, completely like, I don't understand what she's talking about. People actually do comment that a lot on my videos. They're like, I'm new here, I don't even know what she's talking about. Yeah. It was worse 12 years ago when I first started, because this was so unheard of, non-duality, whereas now it's so much bigger. Yeah, and a few people have commented on me and Pamela's conversation. Wasn't it divine? I kind of knew that was going to happen with her. I knew that I knew her from this women's group, this non-duality teachers women's group, and I knew that we would get really super blissed out together. Like it would be a really like feminine sweet, wild expression. I kind of thought that it might not work, in the sense that we might not actually talk. Yeah, if you haven't listened to it, I really recommend it. Pamela is a really beautiful speaker, a woman. And I love her sweetness of expression. It's so sweet.